Big Apple Academy, where excellence becomes tradition.
100,000 people bring weapons to school every single day. 40 people are shot and killed. How would you prevent that without searches and seizures?
You could easily prevent that with metal detectors and many other versions of less invasive searching. Not by going through someone's backpack, maybe ripping some of their homework, which could badly affect grades, and then result in anxiety and depression.
Okay, how would that result in anxiety and depression if you are let's say you're bringing a weapon into school, and you do search and then it prevents a school shooting? You just saved so many lives just for one person's anxiety.
Depression and anxiety shows in different ways, and actually, even if you did bring in a weapon to school, if you have a history of depression, anxiety, and panic attacks, it might actually stimulate that.
Юля очень хорошо, Аня очень хорошо, снимите ее сейчас.
And you might actually stimulate those attacks or those feelings again. And especially if they are hostile, if you begin like ripping up their backpack, they will turn even more hostile and begin throwing fists. And there are cases where that has happened. And in a way, it would be not very productive if the person is already becoming hostile when you haven't even like looked your bag yet.
Okay.
To add on to Anya's point, many people in the Los Angeles Unified School District, which is the largest school district in the world, it had many cases someone getting searched and then them throwing fists to get their bag back.
Okay, but
that made them turn more hostile, and then ended with them being more upset and taking more and not taking more.
Then why would someone turn hostile if they have nothing in their backpack?
I want Josh to pitch in.
also,
Why would someone be hostile if they have nothing suspicious in their bags and you have nothing to be worried about? Why would you be hostile?
You don't only have to be hostile if you don't have anything. Like I said before, if you have a history of depression and panic attacks, literally, if you have something personal in your bag, which many of us do because it's just maybe it's something that you want to carry in your bag because it makes you feel better. If someone is looking through it, might discover it, it might stimulate those attacks, those feelings, and make you turn hostile. Even if you have nothing to hide, it just might happen.
so get help.
That's not always that easy.
You might go to a psychiatrist or a doctor.
That's not that easy.
There's multiple mental conditions that require you that have extra anxiety. There's a few mental conditions where someone thinks they're being attacked by aliens, stuff like that. They're very paranoid and many.
Yeah, but they're rare. You're not gonna see every single person imagine that they're getting attacked by an alien.
That's one. And two, you were
How about
talking.
medications? There are medications that can promote aggression.
And you could develop unnecessary phobias if you search them. If you search their bags.
Why would you have a phobia if you have nothing to hide?
That phobias don't just happen because you have. Phobias don't just happen. Even if you have nothing to hide, phobias are just there and you can't do anything to help them.
It's not even hiding something illegal. It could be something very personal.
And you don't even have
Like
to be hiding something. You might just have a phobia or a fear of getting searched, which some people have.
Like a picture of their deceased loved ones could be something personal that they don't want to see, but they have it just as a memory.
I'd like to go back to Brian's point. He said that school, people get searched randomly, right? Randomly, it won't cause depression or anxiety or anything because it's random. It's not attacking one specific person. And second, that school barely had any attacks. That district had literally like 3-4 attacks. And there weren't even a lot of deaths. There were just people injured.
And plus, having random searches is actually a positive thing because then, for example, there's a gang in school and they sell drugs. And then if one of the members of the gang gets searched, then the other members would just would continue, but without that member. So using the random searches, the schools can actually see if how each and one influences each other and what is currently happening.